In this video, we'll break down 3 key attacking skills that define modern attacking midfielders, using examples from players like Phil Foden, Pedri, Jong, Reijnders, and other top-level players. Let's get started. Most attacks start from goal kicks or build up from the back, and in modern football almost every opponent will try to stop this phase with a high press close to your own goal. Let's look at how an attacking midfielder can help the team move the ball forward. Like the video and subscribe if you want more tactical breakdowns. Here we see Bayern starting shape in build-up. Borussia positions themselves in a way that leaves the goalkeeper with no short passing options. So Terrier drops deeper to create an extra passing line. He is immediately forced to play the ball back to the goalkeeper because he is under pressure. His opponent continues pressing and leaves Terrier isolated. Now by shifting toward the flank, Terrier creates an advantage together with the center-back and the fullback. Usually opponents press man-oriented during goal kick build-up and defensive midfielder is tightly marked. Here the attacking midfielder can provide an extra option by dropping deeper. In this example, the opponent not only followed Terrier, but also continued pressing the goalkeeper, which allowed Bayern to gain an extra player. But this is not the only scenario. More often when an attacking midfielder drops deeper, the opponent will stay with him and will not press the goalkeeper or the center-back on the ball. Even then this movement can still benefit the team, because it creates space behind the pressing player that teammates can use. Let's look at an example from PSG. We see a structure with 1 holding midfielder and 2 attacking midfielders. The ball is under pressure, so Navas reacts by dropping deeper and occupying the free space. Notice how often Navas checks his surroundings and reads the situation. He recognizes that the fullback is free, that an opponent is positioned behind him, and finally sees Vitinha is filling the space he has created. So Navas pauses his movement, maintaining 2 passing lanes for the fullback. Now an example from Barcelona in a similar situation. Pay attention to how Barca occupies space across the pitch and the distance Olmo keeps in his starting position. The center-back is under pressure. This is Olmo's cue to drop deeper and offer a short passing option in the newly opened space. In tight areas, awareness becomes keys. Notice how quickly Olmo reads the situation and sees the opponent's press can be broken with a one-touch pass. Now is a different interpretation of the same idea. At the start of the sequence, Foden occupied the space left by a teammate who has moved higher. Without receiving the ball, he changes his position again while constantly checking his surroundings. He notices that the opponent is no longer close enough, increases the distance, and creates a local 2 vs 1. Since the opponent doesn't follow him, there is no need to play one touch. He switches the point of attack and immediately makes a new movement to restore the original structure. Do you see this movement before the pass, or only after? Let us know in the comments. In addition, an inside midfielder can be the player who uses the space between the lines when a teammate drops deeper. Here Reijnders recognizes that his direct opponent is focused on maintaining pressure, so he moves higher and occupies a position that gives him a better position. The most important skill for any central midfielder is the ability to play between the lines. The ideal starting position is one that is far enough from the nearest opponents, allowing space to receive the ball and pull opponents' defenders out. From this position, the midfielder can react to any movement by the opponent, using the space left by the holding midfielder when he steps out, or by the winger when he presses the fullback. The key to understanding these situations is constant scanning of the surrounding space. Let's look at an example from MLS. The starting position is balanced and equidistant. The opponent's midfielder blocks the passing lane, but as soon as he steps toward the ball carrier, the midfielder adapts his passing line. From there, he has space to receive the ball facing forward. Foden again. constantly scanning and positioning himself in a way that is uncomfortable for opponents. He constantly creates passing lanes, thirsts for the center back, then adapts his position as the ball travels to the flank while assessing what's happening behind him. Pay attention to his body position. He's ready to receive the ball on the half turn, immediately taking two opponents from the play. Here the opponent is compact and the opposing midfielder doesn't step out, instead focusing on blocking the passing lane to Foden. In this case, the passing lane can be created by dropping deeper. This movement in turn opens space for the winger inside, while the fullback can occupy the winger's higher position on the flank. This same skill is critical when trying to break down a low and compact defensive block. Even when the opponent compresses the space between the lines to the maximum, Lewis and Foden continue searching for even the smallest pockets of space. These extra meters allow Foden to receive the ball at an angle that enables him, with his second touch, to play a progressive pass. This is exactly how we work at ForPro, breaking positional play into small, repeatable decisions.
We are ForPro, a team of football analysts helping players reach their full potential. We work one-on-one online, breaking down your matches and showing what drives your performance. Each session is personal, built around you, your position, and your goals. Visit ForPro Club and book your free session today.
What makes a midfielder truly dangerous and unpredictable is the variety of his movements. So far we've looked at examples where the inside midfielder drops deeper or moves horizontally to create passing lanes. But it is just as important to threaten depth and correctly choose the moment to run in behind. One trigger can be a large distance between defenders. Or, as in this example, Barcelona established a positional structure while the opponent applies no pressure on the ball and keeps a relatively high defensive line. De Jong recognizes that Pedri is able to play the pass and attack the free space in behind. Which run is hardest to read for defenders, this one or the previous example? The most typical run in behind for an inside midfielder occurs when the ball is played to the wide player and the fullback steps out to press. This creates a gap between the opposing fullback and the center back. In a standard 4-3-3 structure with a more interesting depth attack, the opponent presses high, and once the fullback receives the ball, he has multiple passing options. Olmo immediately attacks the space in behind, pulling the defender away from the center and freeing up space for Pedri. What topic would you like us to break down next? Share your ideas in the comments. This video is part of our larger ForPro lecture focused on attacking midfielders. Check out our educational course. Follow the link on our platforms in the description. Message us for more details. If this breakdown interested you, watch other tactical analysis from ForPro.